All right, this Wednesday morning, we're getting in big breaking news also on the Prime Minister's visit to Argentina for the G20 summit. There is a trilateral meet that's now been confirmed. This trilateral will be between Prime Minister Narendra Modi, President Donald Trump and the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. We're going to be witnessing this trilateral take place on the sidelines of the G20 meet, which is happening in Argentina. The confirmation also coming in from the United States. Listen into that confirmation of the statement that's coming from America.
Gave you the list of bilaterals. Let me just update it a little bit because we're trying to fill every minute of the president's schedule. She said he's going to meet with President Macri, the host government of Argentina. He'll meet with President Moon of South Korea. He'll meet with President Erdogan of Turkey, Prime Minister Abe of Japan. That will transform at some point during that meeting into a trilateral meeting with the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. And then, as Sarah said, the president will meet with President Putin and have a working dinner with President Xi.
There were two questions that were...
Yeah, right here.
Thank you, sir.
Aditya Rajkal is getting us the latest details on this. A very, very interesting trilateral meet that's planned, Aditya, in Argentina. And it's going to be interesting because Prime Minister Narendra Modi shares great relations with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe as well as with Trump.
Yes, this is the first confirmation coming in. In fact, Ambassador John Bolton, who is the National Security Advisor of U.S., confirming this in the usual briefing about the schedule of Trump at the G20. So on the sidelines of G20, an interesting trilateral that is perhaps for the first time going to happen between India, US and Japan. Earlier, there was speculation that there could be a one-on-one interaction or a bilateral between Trump and Modi, perhaps due to scheduling problems that could not be set up, but there indeed would be a trilateral. That's what we are being told. So Trump, Modi and Shinzo Abe would be interacting with each other. And over the last 4 years, not just India and US, but India and Japan have considerably come together, not just trade, culturally, but Japan's investment in India as well. So it would be interesting meeting on the sidelines of G20. Apart from trade between these three countries, security cooperation would be one of the important areas that would be discussed there. So we could be looking at some interesting takeaways, some interesting announcements as well as part of this trilateral. And will this trilateral become a usual exercise, permanent in nature, or will it be one of the cuff trilateral at the G20? One will have to wait and watch.
All right, Aditya, thanks for joining us with those details. Very, very interesting developments expected at the G20 summit. Besides the summit itself, Prime Minister has planned several bilaterals on the sidelines. One trilateral, and a unique one at that, is going to be held between Prime Minister Modi, President Donald Trump and Prime Minister Shinzo Abe of Japan.